Okay, welcome back to another devlog. So first thing you'll notice is the game is now called S.E.S.A, so it is no longer Stellar League. And S.E.S.A is an acronym, stands for Stellar Engineering and Sports Association. So it's kind of going for that, sports or association or space, kind of like NASA, FIFA, and then games like Sega. So going for that more acronym feel, and the other reason is I didn't want to pigeonhole the game into a Rocket League alternative, even though that was the initial inspiration. I wanted the name to kind of be a more larger fictionalizable concept for any future content, including new game modes and just new contexts or whatever it is. So yeah, S.E.S.A. Whatever fictionalized lore there is at the moment is, the game exists in the Solarion system, and S.E.S.A is the organization that discovered this kind of rare material or ore or something somewhere in space that allows the ships to run the way they do. I'm calling those like rhinite cores at the moment, but I don't know. We'll see. That is just a very, simple foundation for some sort of fictionalized world for what's going on here. Other than that, there's a big UI revamp. So that's kind of what I'm showing here. Yeah, we have a couple new settings. I'll go back to the beginning. So the UI is all controller navigatable now, so it's a little more polished and getting closer to what I would want for something in early access. So that is that. Yeah, we have these new loading screens with tips and kind of your what you would expect in a competitive game kind of thing. So I'll fast forward here. So the last thing is we are now officially on Steam. So there is a S.E.S.A store page now, and kind of talks a little bit about that fictionalized world that I was mentioning in the About section, and just briefly goes over the features, links the Discord, and it has the last, playtest montage video as the trailer video at the moment. But this is cool. So yeah, it's there, and it is wishlistable. So if it's something you're interested in, definitely add it to your wish list and come to the Discord if you want to play test. But yeah, this was a pretty big step. I feel like, I can more easily show that this is a project that's happening and kind of point people in the right direction to see if it can grow some more, if it does. I think that's it. This was a short one. Just the UI update and the name change and store page presence. But yeah, same deal as last time. If the project is interesting to you, come through for a playtest, and I look forward to seeing you there. All right, peace.